Huh, I'm missing... Well, whatever. Deal with that later. Okay. Yep, I only connect half the rails because if you... So this is a rail book that I got that I rather liked. The problem is if you're gonna do... Where is it? A proper... So this is the proper 4-to-4 intersection, and it's big and complicated. And in previous playthroughs, I've created a 4-to-2 that interconnected all the rails, and it still made for a very large intersection. You had to use both of these blocks to make it work. So instead, what I do, and I actually just realized I failed to grab that in my blueprint, is I just do this. This needs to go in the previous one. So I put this in just before and just after the intersection, so that there we go. I can turn that off now, so that trains can change it. And basically the inner lanes are exit lanes, the outer lanes are high-speed lanes, which is the opposite of there. Yep, I was expecting to have leftover rail signals, because I always do. This is all chains. You said there. Yep. And then we can put the same thing over here. Why is it not aligning? There we go. Yeah, and we'll see how well this works. I mean, right now my throughput is very, very low on this. And I haven't bothered setting up LTN because I only recently gotten like combinators and whatnot, and I'm still using yellow belts everywhere. And literally my train system right now is one train running back and forth to bring coal. So hasn't really needed them yet. Okay, nothing blinking, good enough. Now, let's see. I want a... Where are we? Well, really, I don't even need to do it with blueprint. I can just do like that. And then we will place the train station. It's in this book. Exit. Yes, I want to enter this way. And we don't have steel power poles yet. Fortunately, this modpack has kind of nifty wood power poles, which are large wood power poles, which are also like really nice and kind of steampunky looking. I rather like them as well. Oh, no cliffs. Right, we need to clear this out better. This may take a little bit of a while, but it needs to happen. Now we can grab one of these just because it's here, and I don't want to use the LTN version. Come on, butts. Do the thing. Make some wooden chests for it. Like Bob's and Angels, this uses a lot of wood, but fortunately it gives you a way to produce woods in these foresters, which is quite nice. Again, reminiscent of the Bob's and Angels ones, but not quite the same. And then we can produce rubber trees in the same way, And those are important because they get turned into rubber, which is critical for all of the electrical stuff. Okay. Yep, you're out of space. That's okay. That's why I made these boxes. Excellent. Because, as we all know, trees are the real enemy. Except, you know, cliffs, which are even more really real enemies. And unfortunately I don't have grenades yet, so I can't clear this out with grenades, because in this mod pack, grenades are... I literally just unlocked, and actually I guess I could make them now. Crushed coal, sand, and steel tubes, but that's very new. That, you know, steel tubes we started making at the end of the last stream. Alright. Why don't you guys work on that? There we go. Let's help the bots out a little bit so this takes a slightly less ridiculous amount of time. Nope, one too many. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's plan for 2 train stations here. And then some waiting bays. Where was that box for unneeded wood? There it is. No, that's not right. This is gonna be gold 1 out. And this one's gonna be gold 1 utility. Okay. Now we need the waiting bays. And I like to build 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And let's see, kill some more trees, because we don't want them here. Okay, there's our stations. We'll just shoot them, because that's faster than using the bots. At least in small quantities. There we go. All right, that's that. We need some signals here, there, and there, and signals placed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 4, 5, 6. Yep. Do I not have those signals where I copied this from? That would be foolish. No, they're okay. I put them further back. Oh, they're further back. I just didn't see them. Well, that was clever. And we're here. And let's see. That one got placed. Good. And we need this one here. Nope, it's already there. Aha, hiding behind the tree. You guys have full arms. That's full, so... Why am I not being able to shoot the chest? That's disturbing. Apparently you can't shoot chests full of wood in this. Okay, we'll just dump the wood in there anyway. And do something else with it. Okay. Fly, my pretties, fly, and build me some rails. Let's help the bots out a little bit here. Thank you, autosave. Alright. That's almost done. Okay, perfect. That's our train station. Right up close to the gold, but that's okay. So we will put our balancer up here somewhere. So let's lay out this thing here. Let's see. I want to go up. So this has a very wide zone of effect. It's 2 squares, not 1, the way it is in regular, in vanilla. So we're going to do that, that. One more here just to cover the corner. One more. No, actually we should have had one more here as well. Gotta remember to bring it about water. No, that's all that I brought, but that's enough because this is 24 and we actually only need 12 to fill a regular belt. Of course, with trains, that's going to be a little more complicated, but it'll do. And we'll definitely expand that at some point. So, nope. I'm going to use this trick here to prevent needing to leave a gap between them for the power poles. And of course, thanks for the follows. I appreciate that start streak. And of course, while we do have these large power poles that are kind of nifty, the small power poles are non-standard as well. They have a smaller footprint than they do in vanilla and a shorter range. So I can put one here, but not there. Which means I have to use more of them, but that's just the way it is. I dropped a chain signal there. Alright, and of course they're not working because we haven't given them water. Well, that's fine. Let's give them water. And we'll bring in water over here. And I know the columns share water between them, but I like to, these two columns, but I like to bring in more, and these will go away as we add more machines there. And then that, nope, wrong, darn it. And somewhere here we need to put in a pump, but I don't think I have one. Nor do I have the material to make one. So that will have to wait until we get a little bit closer, but that's okay because we're not really ready for that anyway. Alright, let's see. We're gonna eventually need... probably 2 more belts, so yeah, let's do a 4x4 balancer. Actually, let's steal it from over here. Nope, let's well, the balancer is generic enough. We'll put that here. But what I wanted to steal was the rest of the station. However, we do not need these parts. There. Let's see if that'll fit nicely. Aligned on our station poles there. You're not happy with. Now this the alignment here wasn't quite right, but that's okay. And yeah, these are the chests. We don't need to make wooden chests. I just happened to not have enough when I was building that. And these power poles are the reasons I only have 5 per wagon because the 6 is too big for the power pole to reach, which is somewhat annoying. And yes, I can have the bots do this, but honestly they're so slow right now that it's faster for me to do it, except, you know, when like I have to remove trees or something. Okay, so that's our loading. And I didn't bring a train with me either, so let's go get what we need to make. We need to make the pump, and we need to build some trains. Alright, did not get hit by a train. Win. Always a common occurrence in Factorio, because my driving in this game is absolutely terrible, which I think may be required for Factorio streaming and YouTubing, because pretty much every streamer and YouTuber I've watched complains about how bad their driving is, so you know, at least I'm in good company. Alright, trains are over this way, but we just need the pump, and that's iron chassis and electric motor. There's also further down. So let's come up here and catch a train. Nope. And we've finished tech. Alright, this is stuff we can't really do much with yet. Advanced batteries. I'm sure we'll need them for something. Filtering. Sounds good. Oh, forget that stuff. This is what I want. Oh, this is actually the third one. This is substations. That's fine. These are all really good. Portable solar panel would be nice. All right. Let's queue some stuff up. Did I leave a bot behind somewhere, and that bot is the one in charge of fixing my monowheel? Yep, there he is. Okay. Thank you, bot. Send it? Yes. All right. And if any of you folks watch Nilaus, you'll know where I stole this idea from, because it is the top of the hour and I am going to take a couple minute break